Hi, I'm Dave, the paintball guy. Today I'm going to be installing a soft tip bolt on my 170. I decided to replace the bolt in it because it is, we're coming up, it's getting a little bit colder and I still want to play paintball, and these soft tip bolts are supposed to be a little bit easier on the paint and tend to not break it in colder conditions. Plus, I think if your paint's a little bit on the brittle side, it's supposed to also help with not breaking that. So I'm going to show you how to install that, and yeah, let's get right into it. So first thing you want to do is you're just going to pop the bolt out. The blue part here is the part you want to take off. It just threads off. And once you pull that off of there, just take this, push it down through. That pops that bolt out for you. And this is for this soft tip here is for any of the Gamma Core Planet Eclipse markers. Then you just want to take a little bit of lube, and almost lost it. And you just want to take a little bit of lube and lube up the O-rings. You don't need a whole lot on there, just enough to, you put it back together, you want it to slide in there and move nice and free. Plus you don't want to glob up a bunch of grease in your marker anyway. So as you can see, before we put this back together, the differences between the two is this in here is like a little rubber pad, as opposed to this one here being all aluminum. So that's supposed to keep the paint, it's supposed to make it so it doesn't break as easily as what this one will. So to put it back together, just literally slip it right back in there like that, and then thread it back on. And that's it. And then whatever grease you have left over on your fingers, you can just lube up that O-ring. The rest of it should be pretty good. And then that's it. And that is how quickly that installs. So it shouldn't make a big difference on how it shoots, but we're going to take it outside anyway and do some testing. All right, here we are outside. We're going to give this thing a test rip. And so yeah, here we go. All right, so I broke one paint, one ball. It is pretty cheap paint, but it's just for testing purposes anyway, and I am getting a little bit low in air, so that could be attributing to it. But overall, I think time will tell. We'll see how it does. But if you found any of this information useful, be sure to give it a like and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my latest content.